Once you've set up your Noodletools account, you're ready to create a new project. To start a project, click the Create a New Project button. This will take you to a page where you will set up the basics for your project. The first item is citation style. This dictates how your bibliographies and citations will be set up for the project. The default is MLA, which is what we use at both the high school and the middle school. You should leave this default option set the way that it is. The second choice that you have is for citation level. The starter option is too easy for middle school students. You should be selecting either junior or advanced. The default is set to advanced simply because that affords you the most options when setting up your bibliographies. If your project is only going to be using a few sources, things like books and websites, you may want to choose junior because it's a simpler format. At the bottom of the page, there's a box that's labeled Description. Type the name of your project in that box. Then create your project. This will take you to the dashboard for your project. This is where all of the information will be gathered for this particular project. You'll see the title of your project at the top. Underneath that, you'll see a section called Research Question. This is where you can put any information about the question you're trying to answer with your research. To enter a research question, simply click in the box and type in your question. The next section is for your thesis statement. Once you've written your thesis statement, include it here. Underneath your thesis statement, you can see the history of your project, when it was created, when it was most recently updated, and a 30-day log of the work you've done on this project. Any teacher that you share the project with can also see the 30-day log of your work. This includes any times that you've logged into Noodletools and any work that you've created that's attached to this. Underneath history is the public view. You should leave this turned off unless you want everyone who has a Noodletools account able to see your project. Sharing. This is the section where you'll be sharing your project with a teacher's Dropbox. If you intend to submit your work to your teacher, you'll need to add their name to this section. Click the link that says Share Project, and then choose the assignment Dropbox. Most of your teachers will have their Dropboxes named with their last name, then with the name of the project, and then with the period. Underneath that, where it's asking for first and last name, type your first and last name. That's so that your teacher can see exactly who the project is coming from. They may not know your logon name. Once you've done that, click Share Project. When you go back to your dashboard, you'll see exactly what Dropbox you're sharing the information with and which pieces of information you're planning on sharing there. If you need to add another teacher, you can click Share Project with another Dropbox. Underneath the sharing section is the student collaboration section. If this is a group project, this is where you will add the names of the students that you're collaborating with. This will allow you to share works cited cards and note cards. To add a student, click the Add Students link, and then type the username of the person you're sharing with. And click Save. You'll see that student's username appear in your list. If you want to add another collaborator, you can keep going. Otherwise, click Back to Project. Underneath the dashboard, you'll see some other items. The Components list is where you can see your works cited cards, note cards and outline, and a paper if you create one in Google Docs. The To-Do list is an area for you to set up a timeline of items that you need to complete for this project. Underneath your to-do list is the Comments section. If the people you're collaborating with or your teacher have comments on any of the work you've submitted, this is where they will appear. Once you've got your project dashboard set up, you're ready to actually begin work on your project. The first piece that you're going to want to create is a bibliography card. The next tutorial will show you how to do that.